did not expect her to go so hard. Somebody please get her some music, because why is she tearing it up like this? Yo, they literally let you hit an off-guard pose and all. Like, they are not playing with this game. Hey guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Maddie. I post new Sims content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And I know what you guys are thinking. This is not Sims, but this is something very closely related to, if not direct competition for The Sims. There's a new game coming out called InZOI or InZOI, however you want to pronounce that. I'm not quite sure, but it is a new simulation game. But as you can see, it's more hyper-realistic than The Sims, where you have like kind of your kind of figure people or whatnot. And we all use kind of skin overlays and things of that nature to make them look more realistic. This brings that realistic vibe to the table without us having to do any extra modifications to our game. So this is going to be very interesting to see when they officially launch it. The game does require a lot as far as storage and graphics and, you know, your video cards and everything. So you have to have a pretty kind of up-to-date computer setup in order to run this game. But you need to have double the minimum requirements is what they recommend you have, which the minimum is 32 gigabytes. So double that, that's 64 gigabytes they want you to have for the game to run seamlessly. And then on top of that, you need free disk space of 50 gigabytes. So it's a lot. It is out on Steam right now only for demo, only for the character creation portion of it. So the full game or gameplay aspect of it is not out for demo. They have given some people early access to play the game while it's still under development. And I want y'all to leave me a comment down below letting me know if this is a game you'll try out. But yeah, without further ado, we're about to launch this bad boy and see what we can get into. So first impressions always are the most important ones, I believe. But just starting up the game and coming into this, I was very excited, like I was pumped to get into it. And actually a little saddened because this is only a little character creation demo, but I am like stoked to see how this is gonna go. I like they give you an option, you know, to skip these little animations in the beginning. I wanted to see it because this is my first time seeing it, of course, so I obviously wanted to let it play through. So seeing the cat transform kind of out of their animation into the simulation just kind of shows me what it's actually going to look like in game. You are going to have to go through and accept all, you know, the terms and conditions and create a crafting account as well, or you're not going to be able to play essentially. And so when you set up your crafting account, you'll then meet Henry. He is the HR manager at the AR company. And he is basically here to give you a little walkthrough, let you know what the AR company is about, and pretty much how to get through life in the InZOI. And so starting out, they give you this really nice kind of like PowerPoint look or whatnot to let you know basically what the AR company is about. This is where life stories are created, and you'll oversee the realm of InZOI and, you know, have tons of things to do in this world and whatnot. And then moving on, creating the life you've dreamed of and experienced, the life given to you. So basically, it's getting you hype for all you can do in the game or will be able to do in the game. So it gives, you know, the mission of the game itself. And then our role, of course, is to uncover life's true meaning through diverse experiences, similar to what we're supposed to be doing in real life. My introduction ends here. Your mentor will now continue to guide you, and our mentor is Side the Cat, or Side Cat, however you want to pronounce it. Anyway, so now we are just going on to our main duties, which is just things about Zoes or Zoes or however you pronounce them, but they're just little kind of interactive boxes you hover over, and they'll change what they say or how they look or whatnot to emphasize what it is she's supposed to be doing. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It kind of gives Canva. If y'all know what Canva is, it's like upgraded PowerPoint, if that makes sense. I really didn't understand the need for like that, but got it. Why the face, Meow? It might seem overwhelming with so much to do. Don't worry, Meow. There is an internal community service called Canvas. So this is where all the interactions begin. So you can see all of the creations or all of the people or the ZOEs that everybody in your community has created. So essentially it's letting you know you can, download what others have created, or you can create your own as well. And it says creation is only complete when shared. So you make your creations and then you upload them essentially to Canvas. And then Canvas, community for creators. Learn and gain inspiration from each other's creations, share your work, and connect with other creators. And then, of course, the uploading process and how to download other content wanted. And it really just walks you through like all the aspects of what you're going to do or be able to do on Canvas at this point from your cat mentor. When you get on Canvas, there are literally so many creations already, even though this demo just dropped, but everybody is literally so creative, and like my little ZOE was so basic, I feel like, compared to everybody's high class. Just, it's like they were born knowing about InZOI or something. It's crazy. So moving on into our character creations, we are going to exit out of that Canvas page and hit new game. And then I kind of just wanted to see if the camera was going to pan around the office so I can see, but it doesn't, but it's okay. Also, it is last name, then first name. As you can see, I messed up. I put first name, then last name, and it was like K Maddie? No, Maddie K. So I had to go back and change it because obviously reading is fundamental, guys. So once we finally got that corrected, we are going to hit create a ZOE. Yay! So we've got this man, I think. Yeah, it started off as man, and which is crazy. They made this same man in like with female features. Like it didn't completely change up the ZOE. I thought that was crazy. Because Sims, when you change like the gender, it changes up the sim like completely. So all they did was demasculize. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying. But regardless, you can pick what kind of ZOE they are or want to be. So they can be a leader, they can volunteer, be a charmer, socialite, go-getter, all of these different types of things. And then at the bottom, it'll let you know what you can expect from your ZOE if you were to choose said aspiration. So I didn't read all of them, like I didn't go through and just like read the description of all of them, but I believe I chose socialite, and it says socialite pursues success and highly values social recognition. And so there's like a large description for each one of these and a couple of bullet points for characteristics. So it's very in-depth, like as far as knowing your ZOE. And then your desired life is in development, of course, because this is just the creation portion. And one thing I do like is if you go and change a major thing like the presets or even clothing items, it'll ask you if you want to save prior to you doing it, just in case you mess up or anything. But they also give you that back undo button as well. But I was trying to figure out essentially how to work everything. Because like I'm brand spanking new, just like you guys trying to figure out everything. So those little dots, once you hit face, will help you kind of rearrange your ZOE's face like how you want it. I thought she was quite cute the way she was, so I didn't really need to like change her nose, her mouth, her eyes, her lips, or anything like that. Like I didn't really want to. I thought she looked fine. The only thing is I'd wanted to take that hat off her head for sure, and possibly change her hairstyle. But with it being a demo, there's not a whole bunch of options with the hairstyles, if that makes sense. So as you can see, there's very slim pickings with it being a demo, and there wasn't a whole lot of curly options, which also annoyed me because like curly hair exist. A lot of people have curly hair, and not just these loose like waves. So I feel like if you're gonna, you know, put a life simulation game out, you need to make it a little bit more all-inclusive, I feel like. But they put a little bit of wavy / curly hair in here, so I guess we'll be thankful and just hope in the near future when they drop the game that they'll have like actual kinky curly hair. When it comes to skin tones, they have 6 preset options, and obviously I just went with the darkest preset option, and then I chose like the little color wheel to make her darker because, you know, that's not all that dark if I'm being honest, and I wanted a Zoe that resembled me a little bit. I know they gave you like, you know, Henry and the cat in the beginning to help explain, you know, how to do things as far as canvas and everything is concerned, but they should have probably kept at least the cat when coming into the Create a Zoe platform, because I'm literally clicking around trying to figure out like, what does this do? What does this do? What do I like? It's really just a learning process without having like any guidance. So I think if they would have kept one of those features until you've completed filling out or until you've completed creating your Zoe, I think that would be a lot more helpful, because literally I'm just clicking around trying to figure out what's what and where's these certain things at. But I mean, there's nothing wrong. It's like it's like buying a piece of furniture you have to assemble yourself and not really reading the instructions, just saying what kind of goes together first and then reading the instructions. But you know, I'm having fun just looking at certain stuff, and as y'all can see, I've pretty much changed around my Zoe completely. I really wanted her to look more customized, whereas I wasn't going to use so many presets because I really wanted to see what I could create on my own. And so at this point, I'm just messing around with the eyebrows and eyes, making her a little more realistic. And moving on to makeup, I'm just kind of looking at the highlight makeup features or whatnot, which I think they give really valid options. Like, this is very valid how we do our makeup. So kudos to y'all, the makeup team, for the Zoes, because yeah, it's pretty spot on, to be honest. I just wanted to make sure that the color was obviously blended out with her neck and the rest of her body, like we should always do. But yeah, so far I'm really enjoying just this whole creation process. I did create 2 different Zoes. So that first girl you saw, the first Zoe that I created, I actually went through and created her all the way, and then I went back and created a Zoe, this Zoe, more in depth. I had a little bit more control over how she looked and everything, whereas I used like a face preset for the first one. So it was kind of like, you know, somebody else's creation, and I kind of wanted to make one that looked, you know, that resembled me or looked like how I think I should look, you know, no, just but I'm just going through with these blush looks. Sometimes like the freckles come up, sometimes they don't. I don't have a problem with either. I think freckles are cute, so I'd maybe create a Zoe with freckles at one point. But I'm not 100% sure about that. But at this point, I'm just fiddling around with the blush, so you can actually change the gloss or the shine of each makeup product, which is cool. So if you don't want to look like, you know, how some girls like that dewy glow and others like that matte finish, you know, we're 2 different girls in the world, you know, who can coexist. They give you the option to do both. Love that. As far as the eye makeup, I think it's really cute. I think it's functional. I mean, I have no problems with either, honestly. Just give us more options, give us more creativity, that's all. And then as far as lips are concerned, or lipstick I should say is concerned, I felt like we should just keep it subtle, since the eyeshadow was kind of doing it, you know. Gotta keep that nude lip. So moving on into her body, she is ripped, because I don't know, it starts off as a man and now I've got like man body but in female form, so we've got to change that. Yeah, we obviously want her to have like a softer body. Well, I would like her to have a softer body. So yeah, I'm just adjusting her legs and things because I want her to thick up. But fact is, we can't control the backside, so that's gonna be a problem. Y'all gonna see here soon. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. But that's gonna be a problem. They're gonna need to allow us to spin around the zoes, because you can't turn her to the side or anything like that. You can't look at her from the side or anything like that. So they're gonna need to be able to put that aspect in there. And me personally, I think they give a good enough like weight range, a good enough strength range, or muscle range for the zoes. I was reading a comment earlier regarding there are obese people and like just generally big people, and I'm thinking to myself, they give you a decent weights class to play with. Like, I don't know, maybe they just wanted something so much bigger, or I don't know, but I just think a lot of people are being dramatic in this moment. It's a demo and they're still working on the game, so I wouldn't count anything out up until its final release. But this outfit was already like one of those outfits that was put together, so I just put it on, changed the shoes, and I think it's so cute. Like, I genuinely think this is so cute, and I love the little animations. But you can change the colors, like the different aspects of what you're wearing based on, main color, secondary color, or whatever, So you don't have to change like the whole color of the shoe if you don't want to, just depending on if they give you that option to change the colors out. And then another thing that I absolutely like about this game is the fact you can layer clothing. You can't layer clothing in The Sims, which is something that has always irritated me. But like, say if you were to go put on a top here and then go put on a cardigan, you'd be wearing that same top you put on with the cardigan over it. So that's something I genuinely love. Now, if you want to do the customized outfit and say it's a t-shirt and you go to customize it, it'll give you options of like a long sleeve, maybe a turtleneck, or so when you do like the customized outfit, like that is really helpful if you have like something in mind that you're like, ooh, this would look so much better if it was cropped or if it was longer, or whatever the case may be. So you're able to really play around with the outfit to make it your own. At this point, I'm just putting on these little accessories, necklaces and earrings and things. But I do wonder when the final game comes out if they're going to allow us to have piercings and tattoos and things, because I noticed that's not an option in this demo. So I guess we'll see when it comes out. Hopefully they do, because obviously that's just like another form of expression for people. And if it's going to be a life simulating game, you've got to have the things that people do in real life for real. So I'm just very excited to see what they do with that whenever it comes out. But at this point, I'm just kind of evaluating what necklace looks better. And I think I went with that one. And now I'm going to find some matching floral earrings. And moving on to the nails, I like that they pose them like this when we're trying to figure out what kind of nails we're going to put on them. Because the Sims, they just keep their arms by their side. And, we'll zoom into them on the side. But I just think this is so cute because you can match it to their makeup, their outfit. Like, everything is, like, right there. I don't know. Me personally, I enjoy that animation. So, definitely a plus 2 points there. Plus 2 points there for me. Now, regardless of how much they do here in this space, I know I'm still going to play The Sims because I have just developed so much into The Sims. Like, there's just so much going into that for me. So I know without a shadow of a doubt, I'm still going to be playing it because obviously with new games, there's going to be kinks. There's going to be, stuff that comes up that they're going to have to fix. And throughout time, it'll become a more flawless system. But with it being a new game, there are bound to be some kinks in the woodwork. So this is a great alternative. Hopefully the gameplay is just as brilliant as the Create Zoe, but we will definitely see. And y'all don't hate me, but I loved when I put this bow on. I was like, yeah, it's because it gives real dainty, real demure, you feel me? Real cutesy, yeah. You see how I put that bow on? Real classy, real cutesy. Bro, the internet's been killing me with that word. Me personally, I love words. I have a whole note in my iPhone notes dedicated to new words that I've learned and their definitions. So I'm a sucker for words, but I'm just like, dang, y'all really just taking the rag off the bush when learning new words. So as I previously stated, this is the second Zoe I've created, because the first one, I really just wasn't sure how to create her, and I was doing a whole lot of back and forth when I was recording for you guys, so I just had to make it kind of clear cut what I was doing in this video. Obviously I know we're both walking through it, but I didn't want it to be so sloppy or so messy and all over the place. But instead of making her a socialite this go around, I made her a charmer, because she just looks so charming, does she not? But momentarily we're going to switch back to the first Zoe that I created, so I can show you guys how to use Canvas and how to upload your creations onto Canvas. So if you want to save your Zoe's face, you can go ahead and save it where all the other face presets are, and if you want to save the outfit, you'll save it where the outfit presets are. Just went ahead and took a picture of her as she was now, off of Zoe or off of Canvas or whatever the case. And so I just saved it, and all of these things, of course, it's like making an Instagram post. Basically, you're gonna give it a title, you're gonna give it some description, and you're gonna hit upload. So obviously I said this is my first Zoe, and can't lie, didn't know what I was doing here, but I don't think she looks too bad. And so when we hit upload to Canvas, it'll be posted right up there with all the other creations, all the other creators. And I feel like mine looks the most basic, but who cares? That's my first Zoe, and I let everybody know that's my first one. So don't come for me, because y'all in here with cat ears and shit. You know, I didn't feel the need to do that. So after hitting complete, we're now back to our little, like, what looks like a family tree. And then it does give us the option to add family. However, it only lets us create one Zoe at a time, so there is no adding to the family, unfortunately. But now they've given us a world creation permit. Of course, in the accordance with the AR company's policy, the creation of new simulation world called an InZOI is approved. It has also been confirmed that the InZOI family listed below should commence a new life in InZOI. So I think that's so cute. And here is our mentor signing off on our creation, giving us the paw of approval, if you will. And then it lets us select a city, or it will let us select a city at some point. It gives us a little information about the 3 cities that we can choose from. So you have Bliss Bay, which is nestled in a parallel universe. Bliss Bay evokes charm of an American city, whereas Kahaya is a city in a parallel universe, evokes the charm of Indonesia's beautiful holiday destinations. Or you've got Daewon. And Daewon is similar to a major Korean city, an alternate parallel universe, of course. The modern urban vibe of Daewon seamlessly blends with the breathtaking natural beauty that surrounds it. So you've got basically America lookalike or parallel universe. You got an Indonesia parallel universe, and then you've got a Korean parallel universe that you can first move your Zoes into. But unfortunately, we can't do that just yet because it's not out yet, so only focusing on creating Zoes. But before we go, I do want to touch on the photo mode that InZOI has. You can change the facial expression of your Zoe or Zoe, whatever you want to call it. Gosh, this is getting on my nerves. I'm getting on my own nerves, y'all. But you can change their facial expressions of how basically you want them to look in their photo. And then you can also change their poses as well. So there's standstill poses as well as dances and just them doing different poses while moving around. So I think that's cool. There is a video option, which they are still working on, it looks like. And then there is an option for you to basically hook up your phone and have your camera facing you, and it'll basically mock your facial movements and put it onto your Zoe, so she can look how you're looking, essentially, for a picture or a video, whatever the case maybe is. But definitely think these are really cool, super dope. But what I wanted to show y'all about the bad part about not being able to turn around your Zoe. So she gets to dancing, breaking it down, looking real cute. And honestly, I was not expecting this when it says dance 1, dance 2, dance 3. Like, I was just expecting simple movements. These are full-on choreographed movements, y'all. But look, when I tell you, not having your Zoe turn around is a bad idea. Because if you can tell, she's flat as a pancake, y'all. Flat, jack. Okay, you hear me? There ain't nothing back there. Not a roll, not a tush, not a nothing. She's killing these dance moves, though. She fucking it up. But my point is, yeah, they're gonna need to allow us to turn them around so I can get my girl a little booty. Okay? Because I think it's just too funny. Y'all gotta wait for her to turn around again. Wait. She about to hit this shit. Wait. Do. Ooh, to the right. Ooh. She breaking it down to like stand dances and shit. Like, she hitting that up. Ooh, yes, sir. Ooh, wee. She's tearing that shit up on my soul. And she ain't turning around not one time, but she tearing that shit up. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I'm gonna get her to turn around. Wait. I'm gonna get her to go to the side, because she was doing this one dance move right there. Y'all see that move right there? She got hips to be moving. Yeah. Cancel it. They gotta, if they don't allow us to turn them around when the game is released, I don't even know if I could play. I'm being honest. Okay, so Crafton, just letting you know right now, that is unacceptable. When we come back, we'll hopefully have the full game and be able to play. So we'll see how it goes from here. If you guys are thinking you're going to be interested in playing this game when it's fully released, let me know down in the comments. If you're like, the realism is a little bit too much for me, I think I'll stick to Sims, let me know that as well. But I will ultimately be back whenever the full game is released to give you guys some insight on it and, see it in its entirety. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, please leave them down below in the comments section. Please like and subscribe, as I do post new content every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Have a good one.